Alright guys, strap in the seatbelts because this is going to be a long video. I don't know exactly how long it's going to be just starting this off, but I feel like we got a lot of stuff to do in the off season. So, I read the comments, and we're definitely not re-signing Mick Schumacher. Now, I gave, I think, 3 names. I gave Russell, I gave Norris, and I gave Ricciardo. Surprisingly, Leclerc is actually the same price as Ricciardo. So a lot of you guys said Leclerc, a lot of you guys said Ricciardo. When I read all through the comments, it seems like most of you were between Lando and Russell. Now there is a $1.5 million difference between Lando and George Russell. Lando has a little bit higher base salary than Russell. Russell has less experience, but he does have the racecraft, the awareness, and the pace. There is a perks option. So you have social media team, power mapping, media coaching, and development feedback. Now, what I'm looking at specifically is development feedback, because what I want my second driver really to be able to do is actually do the R&D stuff and get me some resource points. I mean, obviously I want him to do well, but I need some resource points, and Mick Schumacher did very little of that throughout the entire campaign. Now, you can see Lando and Russell both have 55 experience. Russell has 75 racecraft, 80 awareness, and 83 pace. I think Lando's a little bit higher in some areas. 89 racecraft, 79 awareness, 82 pace. So they're very similar. But when I looked at the comparison, look at what Lando has. He has development feedback in there. So he might be able to get me some higher R&D stuff going on, or I'm not really sure if the experience matters a lot too, because if experience matters, then I'm looking at someone like Sergio Perez. Perez is someone that I'm looking at, and I'm also specifically looking at Daniel Ricciardo. Neither of them have the development feedback, but for this season, I think I'm choosing between Russell and Lando. I think guys like Leclerc, guys like Ricciardo, I mean, we could even go someone like Verstappen. I mean, you can see just how good Verstappen is in terms of racecraft, awareness, and pace. These kind of guys, I feel like we could go for season 3, where we have maybe a race-winning car. I really want Lando. Lando is the guy I'm looking at, and that's the guy I want. So let's go approach him. Let's approach. And again, this is going to be negotiation tactics as well. So if he's asking for too much money, then oh, never mind. Well, that is why I can't get him. I can't get him because I need the personnel facility to actually be higher than spec 0. Wow, that changes things. Okay, I just got cucked. I really thought that I could get him. Okay, so never mind. With Lando Norris off the board, we can get someone like Ricciardo. Let's approach him. No, we cannot. He's not agreed to negotiate with our team because we did not finish 6th or better. Oh my lord, look at this. We can't get Daniel Ricciardo. Well, it looks like, I just want to take a look. Let's keep looking. Let's look at Sergio Perez. Will he join the team, or at least negotiate? No, marketing has to be spec 1. Unbelievable scenes. I can't believe what is happening. All right, let's go to George Russell. If he does not want to sign with our team, that's going to be incredible. Wow! Wow, the personnel really has to be higher. Wow. Well, this changes a lot of things. The only driver it seems like I can maybe go get is Alexander Albon. I mean, he's one of the drivers I'm looking at, and he apparently would like to join. I couldn't get Russell, and I couldn't get Lando, and all those guys. All right, so I'll put that into note for next season. I can't spend the money right now to get it to spec 1. I would have to spend too much money. So let's go look at Alexander Albon. 55 experience, 89 racecraft, 80 awareness, 83 pace. Very similar to Lando Norris, but a little bit, actually a lot better racecraft. So, actually, no, is it racecraft or awareness that he's better? I'm not really sure. Let's negotiate with Alexander Albon. Let's see. You are about to start a contract negotiation with Albon. Other teams are also interested in this driver, like Red Bull Racing. You must have the winning bid to secure the driver. The auction is a timed event. A global countdown will be displayed. If no bids are made for 5 seconds, a timer event will occur. Very interesting. So it's like a bid kind of area. Well, all right, I will take a small bid, and we'll see what Red Bull do. Okay, that was it. I just placed a small bid and he accepted. Okay, so let's complete the negotiations. Since we couldn't get Albon and those other, I mean not Albon, Lando, Norris, and Russell, I feel like this is, I mean I couldn't get anyone that I listed. I couldn't get Leclerc, I couldn't get Ricardo, I couldn't get Perez, I couldn't get Russell, I couldn't get Lando. Those are the 5 guys I was looking at. So Alexander Albon is next up, and we will take him away from the wrath of Max Verstappen. Hopefully he can succeed with our team for the next 11 weekends. So if he doesn't perform, I could just boot him out anyways. But there we go. That is about 9 million total. I take that. Let's go. Okay. So we do not have, well, we don't have to worry about the renewal anytime soon. So we have a new teammate, ladies and gentlemen. Incredible. Look, Alexander Albon joins the team. Heart eyes everywhere.
Thanks so much for the invitation to your HQ. Let's have a little chat about the team's performance this season.
Albon may be new to Formula 1, but he made a big splash at Toro Rosso and Red Bull. Do you see a potential champion in him? Isn't it safe to say you focused heavily on driver development? Your team's had their first win in Formula 1. Is this a sign of things to come? At the moment, you seem to be a solid mid-tier team. What do you think will take your team to the next level? Do you see your relationship with your second driver being long-term, or will you be looking for someone else if you're successful?
Well, thanks a lot for inviting us here. It's been fantastic.
Kimi Räikkönen has left the sport, so we're going to see what that does to the rest of the lineup. Let's go to advance to the end of the season. Wow, look at that. Okay, 10 million, 27.3 million coming in. Oh la 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 la. You're selecting a new primary sponsor, earn 100 Constructors Championship points in a season. I think I alone scored more than that, so I'm gonna do that. I really feel like we can achieve that goal. That gets us 13.65 million and a goal bonus if we can do that, and 650k weekly income with a 5.5 million signing bonus. The engine unit, I am loyal. I'm sticking with Honda, baby. We're not going to Renault. We're not joining the Mercedes gang. We're not going to try to beat Ferrari with a Ferrari engine. No, no, no. We're taking Honda with us to new heights, and we're going to try to take them to the top. And yeah, so we're going to confirm all that. So here's what I was thinking about the rebranding for Season 2. It's one of the few colors I can use that's not like pure pink, like a Racing Point. It's a little bit darker pink, and I was either thinking about that or purple. But I really like the way this car looks. So guys, let me know if this kind of rebranding is something you would like to see. I personally really like it. I think it looks great. I think the yellow makes it pop out. I like the black as well. Looks like a sick little machine. We stand out from the rest of the field as well. And I personally really like it. So this is something that I want to do. Obviously, we're going to remain Hendrick F1 and keep the new sponsor and everything. Keep Honda as well. Let's discard those changes. I can obviously change this if you want me to change it. So just let me know in the comments. It is now time to head to the facilities. 30 million in the bank pretty much. Time to get to work. And now we only have 2.5 million. You can see, look at all the upgrades coming in March 6th. Look at that. Powertrain, chassis, aerodynamics. I mean, it's all coming in. So I'll write down what we did. Build time, quality control, powertrain. This each costs like 5 million there. Build time, resource points generation, 6 million here and 5 million for build time. What else we got? In the aero, we have 6 million for resource point generation here. So a ton of money coming in. And now we head off to the R&D, where it wants us to do a durability upgrade. But I'm thinking I want to save my resource points because yum yum yum. I'm looking at a lot of major upgrades. I mean, I know durability is important, but we need to get the car faster. That's the #1 thing at the moment. The car has to get faster. I'm okay with taking a grid penalty. We had no DNFs last season. Like, I'm good with grid penalties later on in the season. The car has to get up to speed first. So let's work on all these major upgrades that we have. We have 2 here waiting in aero. Got 2 here in the chassis area. And what I'm really focused on, honestly, is the power department. We got to get to work here. So I'm going to save the 830 points. We're going to do the practice session at Australia, gain those resource points, and then put it straight into the powertrain department. With the activities, we're going to do a power and durability focus, which will get us 500 resource points. It will knock down the morale of aero and chassis, but I'll build that back up through the media questions. And we need those resource points. And a driver training camp, +3 for the experience, racecraft, awareness, and pace for Alexander Albon. So beautiful scenes there. On March 5th, we now have 1,630 resource points, so it is time to get the stuff in. We need to go to the power department, and we need some major upgrades. So let's see when this will come in. Thursday the 26th of March. Thursday 26th of March. Okay, we'll do the magnetic compound. 25% chance of failure. I'm okay with that. Let's go. We got more resource points from the weekly resource area, and we are putting that in to the engine. Now I can do a rush development, but honestly there's no reason to rush it. It's gonna come after the Bahrain Grand Prix anyways, so we're doing that. Nice 16% failure chance, so hopefully, I pray it does not fail. Another major powertrain upgrade coming into the works. We're gonna get to working on this powertrain, baby. We're gonna have some straight line speed. Alright, with all of that said and done, oh my lord. Okay, now we could go to the race after we check the teams. Look at the drivers. Okay, so, new driver. Nick De Vries, or Vries, is in Alfa Romeo now. Latifi with Williams, Magnussen Haas, Russell Williams. Schumi, Mick Schumacher, look at that, has gone to Alfa Romeo Racing. Pierre Gasly has hopped into Red Bull. Romain Grosjean has went from Haas to AlphaTauri. Giovinazzi's went from Alfa Romeo to Haas. Daniel Kvyat is still with AlphaTauri. Norris, Perez, Ocon, Stroll all in the same area. Sainz still there. Ricciardo's still there. Everyone else the same. So a lot of the back market teams kind of switching around. But that is pretty much it there. Okay, now we can go to the race.
No more testing, no more practice. This is the real deal. And it's make or break here at Albert Park, home of the Australian Grand Prix since 1996. And home to round 1 of this year's Formula One World Championship. So here we are at Albert Park Circuit. 3.3 miles of public roads, closed for the weekend of course, make for a bumpy surface with little undulation. There are 16 corners around the lake with the best passing opportunities coming at turn 1 and turn 3. A new season then, a clean slate where anything could happen. Anthony Davidson is with me today as we get another year of Formula One underway.
We're into those tense few minutes before the first race then. Everyone's a little bit nervous about reliability. They haven't been running in the hot, turbulent wake of other cars in practice, and they've not been pushing at 100% for long durations. Let's hope no one has to deal with any nasty surprises.
It's time to see how our drivers are stacking up after yesterday's exciting qualifying session. Good job yesterday from Valtteri Bottas. The Finn starts from pole position and Lewis Hamilton completes the front row. Considering the rest of the grid, we have Vettel, Ocon, Charles Leclerc and Ricciardo, Perez, Grosjean, Norris and Daniel Kvyat, Stroll, Gasly, Max Verstappen and Sainz, De Vries, Schumacher, Oldtimer and Alexander Albon, Russell, Giovinazzi, Magnussen and Nicholas Latifi. Which of these talented drivers will come out on top today?
So, as you guys can see, not the best starting position. I don't want to make this video literally an hour long, so I wasn't recording any of the qualifying stuff. Let's get through this as quick as possible. Honestly, probably just better to start on the softs and go to the mediums. I don't want to start on the medium and then go to the hard or do soft medium. I'm not really in the mood to do that. I could do soft medium, but you know, probably not. So we'll just stick with the default strategy and let's see what we can do. Spun the tires a little bit. I'm gonna try to go the outside. Luckily, everyone kind of went to the inside. And we were able to gain a few spots. Side by side with the McLaren. Gonna go the outside again. Ooh, inside. Nice and easy. Red Bull have continued their struggles into this season. Because we're right in between them right now. And I don't know why they're back here. In the R&D, it doesn't say they're this slow. Like their performance should not be like this, but I'm not really sure why they're this far back. I completely messed that up, and we're gonna be under pressure here. We're not got the fastest car. I remember Australia last season we weren't that great either, so not expecting a lot to be honest. We'll keep trying. we've been able to keep up with the guys in front. I don't know. I feel like someone up there is kind of slowing everyone up, but I can't really tell. Maybe it's AlphaTauri's? I don't really know what's going on, but we're doing pretty well, so let's just keep going. Gasly has caught us. Well, he's been behind us this whole time. And now we have to really go into defensive mode here. I was trying to stay in DRS range with Verstappen, but we just don't have that kind of pace. Here comes Gasly again. And we are able to defend. So, luckily about Australia is, you know, it is kind of tough to pass around here, so we'll just try to hold on. Obviously, I would love a points finish, but I was not expecting that coming in. You can tell even by our, even Albon qualified right behind us, so car just doesn't have what it's supposed to have around this place, but we will keep on trying. Lucky enough for us, Gasly also has a Honda engine, so not the best power unit, and that is why he is struggling to overtake. So I'm glad that we have the Red Bull behind us, to be honest. And we continue. Feel bad for Carlos Sainz. He has a much faster car than that, but he's just stuck behind the Red Bull, so we keep moving. Nothing else to really talk about. I mean, yeah, guys, we're not going to finish in the points, obviously, but you know, it's not terrible at the moment. I wish Albon was doing a little bit better. He's actually losing some time to us. He's stuck behind one of the Haas guys at the moment, so not the best there. Oh, there's an incident. It is Sergio Perez. And he pulls off the track. He's out of the session. We continue. Again, no safety car or anything. I've changed to simulation damage for this season, so really cannot be making any contact with guys around us. As people come down pit road, we're coming in this time by, I think. Yep, books. But yeah, I saw the comments, guys, that, you know, when Val gets like a safety car every other race, I'm just not getting safety cars. I don't know what it is, kind of odd. Alright, so we are in the pits. Don't think we're going to really be able to do... Oh, came right out in front of Norris. And that's why Sainz has been behind us, and Norris is pretty far ahead. Off we go. And that actually helped. I think some guys got held up there, so that helped us. Let's go in. Come on. Come on. Alright, I think we hopped some guys. Did we? Oh no, that's a Williams behind me. What the heck? There's Sainz. I guess we didn't hop anyone. Alright, where'd you gotta go? Alright, so we didn't really gain any spots. Stroll and Verstappen are still right in front of us. Sainz still right behind us. There's just a little bit of strategy going on. Some of the guys, or at least maybe one, started on the mediums. So I think there's some weird stuff going on. Yeah, okay, thank you. I don't think I'll be able to catch Stroll, Verstappen, and Lando Norris, so we just gotta keep Sainz behind us. Let's see if we can do that. Oh, and there's Gasly. And we pass him. He stayed out pretty late, so we get around him. He went for the overcut. Didn't work out for him. So we keep moving. Back to P13. Alright, now we are P12. So I think it was one of the Haas guys that had a different strategy. I'm not really being pressured at all. I mean, Sainz isn't really doing anything, so we're just running laps. You know, we just need 2 spots to get into the points. Safety car would be fantastic. You know, I'd love that. Come in and get some soft tires, really try to attack, but I don't see where that's going to come from. So we just keep running laps. Oh, caution. It's... Yes! Yes! Leclerc! Yes! Yes! We're in the points, lads! I haven't shown anything because Sainz has not made any moves. He's been behind us this whole time, but he just can't get up to us to make a move. And Leclerc's misfortune, Ferrari's misfortune, is our gain. We're in the points! Can we start the season off with a single point? The point is important, though. Finishing 11th is like the worst thing you can do. It's like the biggest cuck ever. You just... Alright, I finished 11th. I'd rather just finish last. There's no difference between finishing 11th and last, so why not? But 10th! I will finish 10th, because 10th gives us the points. Let's get these points, baby. Come on, Sainz. You gonna make a move? Oh crap, he's coming. Oh god, oh god, oh god. Force him the outside. This is the first time he's been able to make a move, really. And we just shove him right out. Easy. Let's keep going. We are 11.3 seconds ahead of Alexander Albon. That's kind of disappointing. I thought he would be a little bit closer to us. I guess the car really isn't there. I did make up a lot of spots on the start, but I mean, we're not holding anyone up. Look at our speed. Like, we only got 2 cars behind us, and arguably those 2 cars are faster than us. Because Gasly's on fresh, Kvyat's on fresh tires, and AlphaTauri, and I think the AlphaTaris have been very strong this race. So they're both stronger than us, but other than that, like, I feel like Albon should be ahead of the Alfa Romeos, but he's not. He's 11 seconds back, which puts him somewhere around where the Haas guys are. So that's a little bit disappointing, to be honest. Maybe he'll you know, improve throughout the season. We'll see how he does. Coming to only 3 laps to go. Sainz is a little bit closer this time, but I'm saving up all my overtake and rich fuel mix for this area, sector 1 of the track, and we should be able to defend here. Yep. Alright, so now I can just go back in a standard. We are fine. You'll see, watch this gap we'll pull out. This is the reason why we can defend like this. Watch this. Alright, so a little bit overtake right there. Boom. And you see that? It's already half a second. I don't know why Sainz is so slow through there, but that's where the gap keeps opening up, and then he has to work the rest of the lap to close it back up. Dirty air takes a big effect as well, so he's really struggling behind us. And so we just keep moving. And we are on the final lap. Sainz is not close enough really to make a move. We just keep strolling along. And he's actually slowing down a little bit. Looks like Kvyat can make a move there. He's probably working on it. We're just going to focus on our race. I need to go into... Actually, I don't have to yet. Hold on. Wait 1 second. Need to make sure we don't make any mistakes. Nice and simple. Alright, now let's go into standard. Make sure we have enough fuel to finish out this race. Kvyat was not able to make a move on the McLaren. We continue. Use some overtake. And we should be good for the rest of the lap. There is one area of the track where he might be able to make a run, which is coming up right here, the fast left right-hander. Especially if I didn't get a good exit through there. Okay. We should be good. Yep, we should be good. One last time through here. Boom, boom. A little bit slow there. Yep, that was a little bit bad. We'll just force him to the outside. We should be fine. I'm not too worried about it. Yep, easy work. And we should come home with a points finish, which, again, I was not expecting for this race. This is good. I think Bahrain's going to be even more of a struggle, to be honest. That's going to be rough. So we'll try our best to do there. Do well there. And it's going to be 10th. Okay. I didn't see who won the race. Wasn't really paying attention. So we'll see there. It has to be one of the Mercedes guys. Hey, driver of the day, baby. Where's my photo? Oh, come on. Come on, game. Can I get my photo? It is Mercedes. Is it Bottas or is it Hamilton? Was Hamilton able to beat his teammate? No, it is Valtteri Bottas. Hamilton's been struggling in my career mode. Damn. How is Hamilton 17 or actually 18 seconds behind Bottas? That's insane. Bottas has been on a hot streak here. Lewis just cannot keep up with him. At least in my version of the career, everyone's version is different, but in my version, Lewis is really struggling against his teammate. Vettel in 3rd. He looks like he was actually challenging Lewis. Look at Renault. I am so impressed with Renault. So close to the Ferraris. 20 seconds for Ocon. Only half a second behind Vettel. Ricciardo was a little bit further behind. Romain Grosjean. Look at that. AlphaTauri beating Red Bull Racing. They beat, yep, he stays ahead of Max Verstappen, so 6th and 7th there. McLaren with Lando Norris, and then Racing Point, Lance Stroll, they were together, and then it was a bigger gap to me. 14 seconds separated me and Stroll, and then Sainz, Kvyat, then De Vries, I don't know how to I have to learn how to pronounce that, but Nick De Vries and Alfa Romeo in 13th, Mickey Schumi in 14th, and this is actually kind of embarrassing because Schumi beats out Albon. And that's it. I think our car is right around the Alfa Romeo, so I can't be too upset. I mean, Albon, he did clearly beat Haas. He even beat one of the Red Bull guys, but Gasly had to do a 2-stop for some reason. I think I wanted a little bit better race from Albon there, but we'll see how the rest of the season goes. Perez and Leclerc with the DNFs. And let's quickly go back to the headquarters and see what's going on. Yes, look at our rival. Our rival. It is Mick Schumacher. I decided to pick Schumi because I found it to be actually kind of funny. No, nothing but love, Schumi. Nothing but love. We move. We have to get to number 20 in terms of a claim, because that will get us that 4th secondary sponsor that is very beneficial for us. I wasn't able to complete all practice programs. That's why we didn't get a million. I couldn't do the qualifying one. Qualifying kind of struggled there. But hey, money is money. We move. Well, definitely not a lot of activities to do. I'll just do a nice, let's say a nice good old sponsor event promotion. Let's look at so you can see we're right with Alfa Romeo in terms of vehicle performance. I don't understand what's going on with Red Bull Racing. It's very confusing to me. But whatever. We'll see how the rest of that goes. R&D in progress. We have 2 upgrades coming in after the Bahrain Grand Prix or after the Vietnam Grand Prix. I'm not really sure exactly when. I think it's after the Vietnam Grand Prix. Now, Vietnam Grand Prix, we don't go to Bahrain and then straight to Vietnam. I think it's after Bahrain and then before Vietnam. Not entirely sure. Don't remember. But we have 1,267 in the bank, so we can look. Let's take a quick look here. I can do any one of the major upgrades here. I don't want to make this video run any longer than it has to, so we will get onto this at the start of the next episode. We could do a chassis upgrade, could do a powertrain upgrade, could do durability. We'll see what we do here. If you guys enjoyed the video, make sure to like the button. If you're new to the channel, make sure you subscribe. Everyone say hello to our new teammate here in Alexander Albon. Hopefully he will do well for the rest of the season, and we'll see what he can bring to the team. We already got the point. So let's try to go to Bahrain and get another point. It will be difficult. The first few races of the season, we're not going to the best racetracks for us. But once we hit that stretch of like Catalunya, Monaco, then we start hitting some good racetracks for us. Canada as well. So hopefully we'll get there. I'll see you guys later. Take care of yourselves. Subscribe if you're new. Follow me on Twitter and Instagram if you're not already. And peace out.